Okay, so we're going to do 74 only in this video because it's not that it's long, it's just math involved. The shaded figures at the right are similar. Okay, so if that's true, solve for m and n. Okay, well, not if it's true, it is true. The similar shapes have similar sides and lengths that can be written as ratios. Okay, so if you look at it, okay, m is going to be, let's see, our green side. Okay, and then n is going to be our blue side. Okay, and the question is, what's the proportion ratio? So you have 22 and m, and you have 24 and n. You cannot use both m and n in the same equation. That wouldn't make sense. You don't have. Hold on. You can't solve an equation with two variables. You need to know at least 3 of the numbers for it. So you got to try something else. And lo and behold, the something else is the 10 centimeters. From here to here, it's 10 centimeters. And from here to here, it's 15. I'm sorry, 15 meters. Does that say meters? Is that for real? Okay, that's not good. Okay, why are they doing that? Okay, that's fine. So it says similar shapes have similar side lengths that can be written as ratios. That's your hint for that one. So solve for m and n. So we're going to have to set up a proportion. On the 15 meters, what is that? 150 centimeters. Oh my God, please tell me I'm doing this correctly. So I'm going to switch this, and then I'm going to write 150 centimeters. I always have issues converting. And so let's set up a proportion. Okay, so we're going to do n first, and we'll see if we come out right with 150. So we have 24 centimeters over n. Okay, and that's going to be equal to, so 24 over n is going to be equal to 10 over 150. Okay, so let's see. We have 10n is equal to whatever 24 times 150 is. There's no way I'm doing that in my head. 3,600 and divide by 10 is going to give us n is equal to 360. So that was in 360 centimeters. So let's see if I'm correct. Oh, perfect. So n is 360 centimeters, or better yet, n is equal to 36 meters. So I will take either of the two. I don't really care which one you do. But just make sure you understand that multiply by 100 and go back and forth between the two. Okay, and then do the same thing to solve for m. Okay, we have 22 over m is equal to, I don't know, you can use 10 and 150 and then work it out. And you should get for m, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around 33 meters or 330 centimeters, depending on which one you're converting to. Okay, so that's the solving for m and n. And then part B is the hard one. This is why I needed to do all that work. So if you need to, I need you to pause right here and copy this information down, because I am about to erase it, because I need all the space that I can for actually solving the rest of this problem. Okay, so if you didn't copy that down, you need to review the video and then look at it to see how we did that. Okay, the area. Area is going to be a little easier than, actually perimeter is going to be easier than the area, but we'll see. So for the area for the small one, what I need you to notice first is the fact that, well, there's two triangles. The triangle on the bottom, and then there's a triangle on the top. If you find the area of the whole thing, okay, and it is not a square, contrary to what it looks like, because the side length, number one, you would think it'd be a square, but it's really not. And it's really tricky because it would look like it is, but the whole top part is 24 centimeters. The whole bottom, the whole side length is 22 centimeters. So it is really a rectangle. It's not a square, obviously. But if you find the area of the whole thing, Okay, and then if you take out the area of the bottom triangle and the area of the top triangle, you should be left with whatever area is left over in the shaded. So that's what we're going to do. That's the path that we're going to take. We're going to the area of the whole rectangle, and that should be easy to calculate. It's just 22 by 24. But we need the area of this part down here. We need the area of this part right there. Okay. So let's work this out. We need to do a couple of labelings first. I'm going to call this triangle, I don't know, give me a letter. Triangle W. Okay. I don't know. I just made up a letter for it. And I'm going to call the bottom one triangle, I don't know, S. Okay. So triangle W, triangle S. Okay, so I'm going to do triangle W first. Triangle W looks like this. Okay, let me draw that. This part is 24, and this part is 10. Okay, well, there you go. You're done. If you can't see what I'm talking about, you'll see you need the area formula for a triangle. So that's the base is 10, the height is 24. Please do not be confused. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but I like to do it this way. So 10 is your base, 24 is your height. And but it'll come out the same. You can do 24 as your base and 10 as your height also. So area of this triangle is going to be half your base. I'm going to use 10 as the base. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. And then your height is 24. So that's going to be half of 10 is 5 times 24. What's 5 times 24? So that's 120. Should be 120 because 5 times 20 is 100 and 5 times 4 is 20. So 5 should be 120. Okay. So area of this blue triangle is going to be 120. Okay, done. Area of the green one. The green one is very nicely laid out for us. Has a base of 5 centimeters. And then if this part is 10 up here, well, the whole thing's 22. So if you subtract 22 from 10, you should be left over with 12. Okay. So area of this triangle is going to be half of 5 times 12. Okay, so half of 12 is 6. So 5 times 6 is going to be 30. So area of this triangle is 30. Okay, that part's done. This part is done. All right, so that works out. Now, let's see. We have area of the whole rectangle. Area of the rectangle is 22 by 24. So that's going to be a really big number. 580. Oh my goodness, 528, I should say. So area 528 minus area of the blue triangle minus the area of the green triangle, and 528 minus 120 minus 30 should give you area of leftover. Should give you 378. Is that right? Yay! We got it right. Woohoo! 378 centimeters squared. Oop, I forgot centimeters squared. Okay. So that's the area for that for this part right here. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're going to have to do the same thing for the area of the large one. So you have the area, you found N, you found M, area of the entire rectangle, find the area of this triangle, find the area of the top triangle, subtract them from the total area, and you should get, I'm hoping that you actually do this and take the time to do it, 850.5 meters squared. That's the answer portion. Okay. Now, for the perimeter for this one. Okay, perimeter for this one is just what's, you want the perimeter of the shaded, I'm hoping. So you already know this part's 22. You need to find this length. I'm going to do this in green. You need to find this length right here. Okay, and then you need to find this length right here. Okay, and then we know that this is 5. The whole thing's 24. So 24 minus 5 is going to be 19 right here. just that part right there. Centimeters, sorry. So we need to find the blue hypotenuse and the green hypotenuse. Well, the blue hypotenuse is just, you can set it up, leg squared plus leg squared, right? So 24 squared plus 10 squared is going to be your, I don't know, I guess we can call it x, is your x squared. So 24 squared plus 10 squared, and then let's see if I can do that. So second square root of 24 squared plus 10 squared. Close parentheses, and we should get 26. So your x is 26. Okay, so this length is 26, and then this length, the green one, I should say. So 5 squared plus, I guess we can call that y. 5 squared plus 12 squared is going to be your y squared. So second square root 25 plus 144 is going to be 13. So this part's 13. So now add them up. 19 plus 22 plus 26 plus 13, and you should get perimeter for the small one is 80 centimeters. Okay. Now, you don't have to do the Pythagorean theorem again for this one. Please remember that they're proportional. They're similar. So the question is, how do you go from 10 centimeters to 150 centimeters? So 150 divided by, I shouldn't say 150 divided by 10 is 15. So 10 times 15 is 150. So your scale factor should be 15. So 26 times 15 should give you 390. So technically, this part over here, 26 times 15 is 390. So this is 39 meters. Okay, so 26 times 15 is going to give you 390 centimeters. And so I choose 15 because 10 centimeters times 15 is 150 centimeters. So your scale factor is 15. And then 13 times 15 is going to give you 195. So 100. So this is 19.5. This length right here. Okay, they're all proportional. So there's really not much. I mean, there's really not much involved here. So 15. And then you can just multiply by 15, and then that'll give you the centimeters, and then move one decimal place to get the meters. Okay, and the perimeter for the big one should be 120. All right, that was a really long problem, so hopefully you understand how to do it all. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.